Hi guys, I just want to make a quick video because it's, the end of the day over here in New York City. And, after work, I'm home now with my son. And I'm not gonna really speak on it too much because I don't know the situation. I didn't really dive into it too much because it would just irritate me, frustrate me, and anger me. The only thing I have to say is that us African American mothers need to seriously, daily pray for our young black men. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, whether a man is guilty, not guilty, he touched a police officer, he didn't. He's just walking the street minding his business, or he just did something illegal or did something wrong. It doesn't really matter what a person does. No one deserves to be shot, choked, stabbed, whatever other way people have been dying lately. Nobody deserves to die like that. Whether the person did something wrong or not, if they robbed somebody or they robbed a store, then just, arrest them or whatever. Arrest them, take them to jail. Do you have to shoot them? No, you do not. I personally cannot stand police officers. The only law enforcement that I respect and appreciate are the law enforcement in my family, because I do have family members who are in law enforcement, and those are the only people who I respect, love, and respect their jobs. Or the people in my family and people in my church. I should say that too. My family and my church family who are in law enforcement, and I respect them, I love them, and I appreciate their work. But for these other low-life cops who want to use their power to go out and kill young black men, who most of them aren't even over 21. They're like 16, 17, 18. Are people not seeing a pattern here? Are you not seeing the trend and the pattern here? I mean, like this Michael Brown thing, like I said, I didn't really look into it too much because it just happened so much that I don't have the energy or the strength to keep like stressing out about it, All I'm going to say is that us black mothers, we need to pray for our sons. I have a 5-year-old son. My son is only 5.5. This is my son. He's only 5.5 years old. 5.5. He's in kindergarten. He's alive, thank God. I just want to say I'm going to pray very, very hard for this little boy right here. I'm going to pray daily, morning, night. I'm going to pray for my little boy right here, that when he turns into a teenager, when he gets older, and he wants to go to the store to get some Skittles and a drink, I want to pray that some idiot cop I don't even see, he wasn't even a cop. What was he? Some neighborhood watch guy with a gun? I'm going to pray that some idiot with a gun or whatever will not come and shoot my son in the head because of some stupidness. Like, this is ridiculous how people are dying for nothing. The one thing that bothered me the most was Trayvon Martin. That was the one thing about the one case that bothered me the most was Trayvon Martin, because he was a young boy. He went to the store. We was going home and got shot because the guy thought he had a gun. Really? It's ridiculous. And then the older man in Staten Island that got choked out. The father, what was he? He was like 40 something. Had like 4 or 5 kids, and he got choked out in Staten Island for what? What did he get choked out for? Nothing. I mean, some of these cases didn't need to happen. And if someone does something wrong, you don't shoot them or choke them. If you have to arrest them, fine, arrest them. But you don't have to kill them. Trayvon Martin didn't deserve to die. Michael Brown didn't deserve to die. And neither did the man in Staten Island who got choked out during the summer. I think it was during the summer. 3 months ago. Or it might have been longer than that, but it feels like it just happened. So these men die for no reason. And I'm just saying, I'm praying, this little boy right here, I am praying for him. He's only 5.5. 5.5. He has to grow up in a world where young black men are getting killed for no reason. So I pray when my little boy wants to go to the store, he can go to the store and come back home safely. That's all I'm going to say. So black mothers, pray for your black sons. Pray that they will continue to live and enjoy life and walk the streets and not get shot up, choked out, whatever. You know? If they do something wrong, then they should be punished by maybe being arrested, but not by being shot. So, all I'm going to say is I'm praying for my baby right here. I'm praying for him. He's my life. He's my world. He's my everything. He's my heart. So, that's all I'm going to do is keep praying for my son, for my male cousins, my uncles, every black man in my life. I'm going to pray for that this doesn't happen to anybody else. This is ridiculous. And cops need to stop. They really need to stop. How could you shoot somebody and then go home to your family and then go to sleep? How could you kill somebody? How could you kill somebody and then go home to your family and have a peaceful night's rest? What kind of heart do you have? Do you even have a heart? Do you really have a heart? To go and kill somebody and then go home to your family and then sleep at night and eat your dinner and be with your children, but someone else's child is dead. You kill someone else's child, and then you go home to your children. Really? That, like, do people have hearts anymore? Or are we walking around with empty chests, just no heart, no nothing, just ice cold? Like I said, the only cops I respect, the only law enforcement that I respect is in my family, in my church family. That's it. All the other cops, whatever. Y'all need to stop. Like, really, you need to stop. I'm a black woman. My son's a young black man. My brother's a young black man. I have black men. My brother, my uncles, cousins, church members, and my, black men. And I thank God it hasn't happened to anybody close to me. I pray that it never does. Because it needs to stop. This needs to stop. And it's always a white person or a person that's not African American doing it to African American men. It's always that. You never see black on black. I mean, you see it, but it's not often. Black on black crime. It's never a white cop or whatever dealing with a white criminal or a white young boy walking down the street. It's never that. And why when cops are pulling people over to give them tickets, 95% of the time it's always a black person. I thought slavery was over. Like, this is 2014, right? I thought slavery was over. Or is it still going on? Like, really? Is it still going on? It seems like it is. We're getting pulled over more. We get pulled over more than the majority. We get tickets more than the majority. We get in trouble more than the majority. Our black sons are looked at like criminals and thieves and liars and gangbangers, gangsters, thugs. My son's 5.5. Okay? I'm 29 years old. I'm a single mother. And I would die for my son. I would say it like that. I would die for my son. I personally don't even like talking to police officers because I don't respect them. I just don't respect them. And I pray that my son will be safe. He's only 5. He has a lot of years to go. Many years to go. But I pray that he will always keep a level head, always do the right thing, stay out of that line of sight where, something can happen to him. I just want him to be safe. That's just stay safe and do the right thing. Don't do anything wrong. Don't do anything that can get you in trouble. Just live your life. Do what you gotta do. Go to school. Go to work. You know, live your life. Get married. Have babies. Do all the things that you're supposed to do. And just don't get into trouble. This is why these young black boys get in trouble, because other black boys are doing bad things. So because other black young men are doing bad things, then the boys who aren't doing anything are being looked at. So you can't put everybody in the same category. Just because there are some bad men and boys doesn't mean all men and boys are bad. That they're all criminals. You can't put everybody in the same boat. You can't put everybody in the same category. Not all black people are the same. Not all black people are the same. We are all different. We all have different personalities, different likes, dislikes, different jobs, careers, different families. Okay? Stop putting us all in the same category, in the same boat. We are not all the same. We should not be treated like we're criminals just because our skin is brown. Dark brown, light brown, brown. Whatever shade brown. Just because we're brown doesn't mean that you need to treat us like we're dirt. Okay? Because we're not dirt. We're people. And this is the USA. We are people. We are not dirt. We are not animals. We are not beneath your feet because you have a gun in your waist and a hat on and a badge on your arm. We are not dirt. We're people. And we deserve respect. You want to give respect? How about you show respect to other people who don't look like you? Show respect to people who are just normal people living their life. Instead of treating people who are different color like we don't mean nothing, like we don't mean shit. It really frustrates the hell out of me, and I'm going to stop talking right now. All I'm going to say is, I'm going to pray very hard for my son. I'm praying hard for my brother. My brother's a young black man. My son, my pastor, my cousins, my uncles, all the men in my church, the deacons in my church, the pastors in my church, all the young black men, the older black men. I'm going to pray for all black men, even Hispanic men, or any man that is not the majority, which is Caucasian, basically. I'm just going to pray for them because they need protection. They need protection, and they need help to get through life without being shot down, gunned down, choked out, just totally just ran over like a piece of I don't know what on the ground. Like, I don't even know. All I'm going to say is that this little boy right here means the world to me. And this little boy right here will forever be in my prayers. Because I don't want this little boy right here to be another Trayvon Martin case or Michael Brown case or any other case that's happened in the last couple of years, few years. So I'm praying for this little boy. I'm praying for all little black boys, all little African American men, boys, even babies, like babies. Like, I don't want to worry that my son is going to go around to the store around the corner to get some candy, to get some chips, to get something to drink, and have to worry about him not even making it back around the corner. Our store is right around the corner. So, I don't want to have to be worried that he can't go around the corner in 10 years when he's 15. Go around the corner to get some chips and don't come back home. I don't want to have to worry about that. The store is literally right around the corner. You go down the street, make a right there. 2 minutes away. I don't want to have to worry that my son's going to the store and never comes back. That's all I'm saying. I want my son to be able to walk his street, through his neighborhood untouched. Just let my son walk through the streets, neighborhood streets, school streets where he goes to school at, untouched by anybody that he doesn't know. I'm praying for my baby. I'm praying for him hard. I love this boy more than life itself. And that's all I can say.